I got my custom lights. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be trying to install every light on the truck. We're gonna be trying to hopefully get rid of the old ugly amber stock looking lights, cab lights, fender lights, tail lights. I mean, every light on the truck. Like I said, I got custom built, finally got all of them in. The guy finished them, you guys, so you'll kind of understand. By the way, look how good looking those are. But on the backs, so you see right here, see how it's got this round piece. So what I've got to do is let me show you. Right in here, I've got to kind of notch this right here, and same thing, I need to take a little bit off of this one, and these are plastic, so try to get my razor knife and just pretty much just cut away what I need to get rid of so I can get the new lights in there. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just easiest way to do it is just because, like I said, even the bumper lights, I mean, every one of them's getting replaced. So I think it's just gonna be easier if I go ahead and take this off, pop my whole grill out because it's all pop and play. That way I'll have all this accessible. And I don't want to mess the grill up because we just got done color matching it, you know, in a previous video that you saw. And I gotta clean the truck really bad. You can see all this. That is actually from sanding. So the hood had a couple dents on it, on the one on the very front here, and then over here on the back, right in my line of sight where I'm driving. There were some dents when I bought the truck, so I took it to a body shop, and that's why it's taking so long to do these lights, is because the body shop had it for like a week. They were fixing the dents, getting everything looking good. And so this is from when I guess they were doing all their prep work and everything. So there's white, I guess, I'm not even sure exactly what all it is, what they use to fill in dents or whatever. Maybe, I don't know if it's Bondo or if it's just a filler or something, but it's everywhere on the truck. I mean, you could sit right there, like, you can sit back there. It's just all, got the engine bay all covered in it. Just nasty. So hopefully we can get, this is nasty. Hopefully we can get, like I said, get every light installed and then give this thing a good detail, and then hopefully get some really sick pictures with the new lights, because hopefully we won't be dealing with this anymore. I did have to, on these dualies, this is my first dually, and the guy had the custom like relay boxes and everything on the taillights, and they were hitting, this here ran across over here. It was like a big circle right here that ran across, a little brace here and a little brace here. I had to cut all that out just because the box was hitting and it wouldn't let them, you know, get all the way up against the truck. So I had to just cut, and this is all just, it's just fiberglass. It's not metal, so that made life a little easier. But like I said, you can see I just had to cut it out so all the wiring would fit in there, and would let the housing fit flush up against the truck itself. So morning everybody. So today's the next morning. Yesterday, I tell you what, these lights on this truck, it's got so many lights. Being a dually, man, I'm not used to having this many lights on a truck. But so yesterday I got the tail lights, I've got the fender lights, I got the cab lights, and I got my third brake light. I got all those installed. I got to do a little bit of modification on my tail lights. One of the like wire on the wire harness, one of the hookups, it doesn't seal properly, so I think I'm gonna have to try to like notch a little bit of it out to just where it'll go in and seal correctly, because these are brand new lights, and the last thing I want is to get moisture in them because I failed to seal them up right. So I don't know if it's just there's a kind of a mess up between the correct housing for the truck and the one I got, you know, that the guy built, that he built them for me. So I don't know, but no big deal. I can make it work, and it'll be great. And then the other thing is the headlights. The headlights are what I'm running errands this morning to go get the spare wire. And if you're familiar with these trucks and the headlights that they use and everything, they use the 9006 like hookups, the male ones. I actually just got one, so I can show you. See if you can, well, maybe you can kind of see right there. So I had to go get a couple of those because these custom headlights I got, the guy built them to where when you're running your low beams, just your low quads are on both sides of your head, or on both sides of the truck. So then whenever he's got them to where whenever you run your high beams, they have this solenoid inside the actual headlights he built to where all, like technically both quads on each side of the truck. So you'd have 4 quads that would be all on for your high beams, which is really cool that he did that. But I have to tap in, he's got some spare wires on the actual headlights themselves that I have to tap in and tie in to one of the wire harnesses, pretty much to give it power, I think is what it is. So I had to go get these extra connectors, and yeah, so I'm not an electrician, I'm not great at electrical stuff. If it's turning a wrench, I'm great, but when it comes to electrical stuff, I'm not a pro. So hopefully he walked me through it yesterday when I talked to him. Hopefully I understand exactly what I got to do. Hopefully I have the stuff to do it, and hopefully I can make it happen. So we're just gonna leave it at that. So I just wanted to give a little update. Yesterday I didn't really film very much. I was so busy just trying to like get stuff done because it was so time consuming. lights. Try to get maybe some close-ups for you. These here, I gotta get some switchbacks put down here in the bottom, but for right now, the old stock ones are gonna have to do. But turned out really, really clean. I'm definitely impressed with the way these lights came out. Let me show you kind of what I had to do here. So if you can see right here, this is the back of the quad retrofit here, and your brace, yeah, this is not very pretty, but hopefully I'm gonna plan on kind of dressing all this up here, so hopefully you'll never know this is had to be notched out. But like I said, you can see right there, that's the back of it. So not only did I have to cut this back, I also had to, which is hard to tell now, and I messed up, went ahead and put everything together. See if I can get a back view, maybe. But even like all in here on this plastic piece right here, I even had to notch a good bit of this out just to make this clear. And like I said, I had to do that. It's on both sides on your outers, which are your low beams. But see this side, you can see as well. Same thing over here, and you can't really see. And I guess this is like some heat shield. Sorry, fell into filming. I guess this is like some heat shield here that the guy put on here. It looks kind of tacky. I may end up changing it, but I was so stoked just to get the lights in that really wasn't worried about all that right now. But yeah, it just turned out flawless. I haven't got to drive yet at night with the lights, but it was, I'm gonna say it was probably 30-45 minutes, give or take, before dark was starting to come last night when I went to go test drive it and take some pictures of the truck. But it was incredible already. It's just, it's one of those, it feels like the lights are, how do I even explain it? Like just a real clear white. Like just, it's amazing how much quality headlights really kind of changed the look from before, because it had moisture in them. They were all sun faded. I mean, cheap old, probably whatever kind of cheap bulbs you can get from the parts store. And then you go to this high tech, custom lights, and it's just like, it's a night and day difference. It really is. Show you the cab lights. They are color matched. Let's see if I can get a closer up view. They're the Recon cab lights, and I heard a lot of guys say that they tend to leak. They've had some mixed reviews with it. So I went ahead and I siliconed just underneath around where the actual pretty much your harness comes up out of the cab. I siliconed around that just to try to better be safe than sorry. So that's what I did on there. Let me show you. It's hard. I keep having to film all this on my phone, so I'm trying to flip back and forth between the front and rear camera. But I'll show you the third brake light. Same thing. It is color matched. So it's color matched as well. Every light on the truck, I went ahead and had the paint guy go ahead and told him to just color match all of them. I just figured it'd be a real clean look, and it kind of like these lights would stand out versus anybody else that might be running the same lights that you could buy from Recon or any other company. I wanted mine to just be different, be unique. So that's why I told him go ahead and color match them. I just thought it would look better.